welcome back to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining the channel today. Guys, if this is your first time, please do not forget to click the subscribe button and share this video so that somebody somewhere can watch and benefit. Trust me, if you want to move abroad this year, make sure you watch these videos on this channel. Then if you have a problem, drop a comment below. If you need a one-on-one with me, do not forget to book from the video description box. My name is Milton. If you are just joining our channel, welcome. Here we talk about things that will elevate you, us, me, together, everybody as a youth. So today's video, I want to talk about a scholarship opportunity that a lot of international students do not know. And the funniest part is that many people, like at least I know more than 20 students that are applying to these countries, but they do not know that there is a scholarship opportunity in this country they can benefit from. Now, if you are a student who is looking for ways to study abroad for free, then watch this video to the end. The reason I'm saying you should watch to the end is because I don't want you to drop a comment or ask questions about things I said in the video. This is a fully funded scholarship, and like I said, if you want to move abroad and you don't have money, watch this video. Now, this is a scholarship in Italy, and I will be telling you how you are going to apply for the scholarship, who can apply, before the things you need to do before you apply, the documents you need, where to go and get the documents, and what to do with the various documents in order to be successful when you are moving to Italy by September. Now, remember, this scholarship is called a regional scholarship, which means that it is going to be awarded by various regions in Italy and to non-Italians, that's international students. For example, Italy is divided into regions. So if you apply to a school in Napoli, you are going to be applying to the scholarship that is found in that particular region in Napoli. If you apply to a school in Sicily, then you are going to be applying to the scholarship that is allocated to those schools in Sicily. And this scholarship is called the ISEE scholarship. Now, remember, you need to have an admissions letter first in a university in this particular region. Now, this video, I'm going to be talking about the region of Sicily in Italy, and for you to apply to universities, you must, or to this scholarship, you must apply to one of these universities. 1, University of Enna. 2, University of Palermo. 3, University of Messina. 4, University of Catania. And of course, these are the names of the schools I came across in Sicily. How do you apply to these schools? You go to University and check if they have programs that you can study. Now, when you get admissions to this program, you will now do everything. While you are doing your visa application, please make sure you watch this video till the end so you actually understand the procedure and what you need to do. The first thing you need to do is to go to these universities I list here if you want to apply for this ISEE scholarship. I'm going to tell you when to apply. If you apply to any of these universities and get admissions, now what you need to know is that you would be submitting the documents for the scholarship in Italy. And this scholarship is called the regional scholarships and is awarded to international students and native citizens, or maybe foreigners or citizens, depending on your household income. All right, it's awarded to people who do not have enough money to study. Now, I'm going to be giving you the benefits of the scholarship, and we will talk about who can apply. The people that can apply for this scholarship are people who want to study bachelor's in English in any of these universities I mentioned, master's, PhD, and students with low family income. Remember, I said you can only apply for this particular scholarship if you apply to any of these schools. In other videos, you will hear me mention the other regions where if you get admissions, you will be applying for a different type of scholarship, but it is still the regional scholarship. Before you apply, remember that you must not hold any other scholarship from any other institution in Italy. And also remember that you must enroll in a full-time program and not a part-time program. And do not forget that if you have once studied in Italy, you cannot apply to this scholarship. It is for people who are not repeating students. I hope you understand. Let's take a look at the benefits of the scholarship. Remember, I said it is a fully funded scholarship, and the first benefit is, depending on the region, you are going to get 1 meal per day or 2 meals per day. All right, depending on the region in which you are. We are not talking about the region of Sicily, and I have given you a list of universities located in Sicily and the name of the scholarship. Then you are going to get free accommodation to study in any of these universities. Then this scholarship can either be full-time or they can give you part-time. But again, international students, make sure you follow procedures, do the right thing, so that you can get full-time for this scholarship. Why I said you can get it full-time or part-time is because it is going to be determined. Like, there is something they call ISEE, ISEEUP, ISEE. It is your ISEE that is going to determine if you are getting full scholarship or partial scholarships, and I'm going to tell you what is ISEE later and how you can get ISEE, because ISEE depends on some documents that you are going to present. It is now from those documents that the Italian authorities would check to see if you have lower points in your ISEE, and remember, lower points in your ISEE will give you more funding opportunities, like a full funding, but higher points in your ISEE will reduce your funding opportunities, and maybe you will get something like partial funding. So make sure you do the documents in the right order so as to get full scholarship. Now, apart of this, you are going to get 1 academic year, I think a 1 semester to study abroad in a foreign country, which is going to be sponsored by the scholarship team. This is another opportunity that you need to know. Then there is a stipend that will be given to you. This stipend is usually in like, this scholarship covers like 6,000, 7,000 euros together for everything. But there is a stipend that they are going to give to you equally, and it still depends on your ISEE. I hope you understand. I call it ISEE. Other people may call it the way they want, but this is due to the research I have done. Please make sure you check these universities now to know which one is open and accepting application if you haven't applied. But if you've applied and gotten admissions already in these schools, then this is an opportunity for you to utilize. We have talked about the opportunities, and please, let's take a look at the documents that you need in order to apply for this scholarship. One, all those educational credentials that you use to apply to the program, or if you haven't applied, all your educational credentials would be necessary or to apply for this scholarship. Most scholarships you will have to apply online, all right? But if you do this is almost something like which is very easy to do, because most scholarship you have to go apply online, gather documents, you upload, or maybe you ship them. But this scholarship you would give them in Italy if you finally move to Italy, all right? Or you have to send to Italy. I hope you understand. So this is the procedure you are going to follow. You can send it, you can take them to Italy, it depends on you. Now, the next document you need is your international passport. Remember all your educational credentials. Then also you need what we call the family income certificate. Family income certificate, I'm going to tell you how to get it. Property certificate, I'm going to tell you how to get it. Then you also need family composition certificate. I'm going to tell you how to get it or where to go and get it. Then you also need your bank statements. Bank statements are necessary so that they can evaluate to get your IC up. Then rental agreements are necessary to prove if you have houses you rent out, and to see the number of rooms or apartments that you give out. It's also necessary to see your IC up. Then also divorce certificate, maybe death certificate are also necessary to know if your parents are alive or not. Then from there your IC up would be determined. These are the documents that you need in order to apply for this scholarship. Now, after you've gathered all these documents, you have to present the documents to the CAF office, a region you are applying to the school. That is the region in which the school is located. I have told you already, I have given you the name, right? Sicily, and I've given you list of schools. If you get admissions to any of these schools, that is where you are going to be submitting your documents. I hope you understand. So you submit those documents, all right, because they will use those documents to calculate your IC up. And now, what is the IC up? For those of you who don't know, I have been singing what IC up is, and it looks like some people don't know. Again, I will explain. IC up is the actual document needed by the Italian authorities to calculate the scholarship amount to be awarded to the international student. So you can say it is calculated using family income, composition, assets and property documents, which is the foreign equivalents for the local ISEE documents. In fact, they just want to use these documents to actually know if you have enough money, like if your family is worthy, if your family is not worthy, if you guys are poor, then they will know from these documents what amount of money to give you to support your studies. Because like I said, this is a fully funded, so you know what you have to do already, right? I don't need to tell you again here, because I believe you are already smart enough. Remember, for where to get the documents now, this is our main focus, because you don't just go anywhere and you go and print a document and you forward to the Italian authorities and say, this is our financial document, this is our stuff. No. Where to get the family income documents from is from authorities in your home country, as clearly stated in the specific call for applications by the various regions. The authorities, when the scholarship is open, there will be details on the scholarship website. Now, when you go to your own particular region, for example, if you got admission as the University of Palermo, you have to now go to the scholarship section, the ISEE scholarship section. They will now state where you are going to go to collect the documents from, the income documents from. All right, the people you have to go, or the authorities in your country, they will state it there. So make sure you check. All assets value stated in the document must be expressed in euros. They are going to explain all those things to you. Then documents must be authenticated. When you collect all those documents, you have to carry them to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and authenticate the documents there. Then after that, you have to look for a certified translator to translate the documents from English to Italian or any other language to Italian language. Certified translator, I have to lay emphasis here. Then the documents must be legalized at the Italian consulate in your home country. When you translate them, you now need to book an appointment and go for legalization at the Italian consulate. All right, when they legalize it there, they are going to give you a certain number. Then they will also indicate in their system that you've legalized your document. So it's very important. But remember, there are other sets of students who do not need to go through this process of gathering documents before they can apply for this scholarship. All they need to do is just to go to the Italian government. They are going to find a form. All right, the people include people from Sierra Leone, Sudan, Tanzania, Zambia, Gambia, Ethiopia, Mali, Uganda. There are other countries, I didn't list them all, so please check. If you are going to see Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghanaians, please check very well. Then all you need to do, people from these countries, you just need to go to the Italian embassy. All right, they are going to give you a scholarship form. You fill it. From there, the other procedure is now complete. They are going to tell you everything you need to know. But I will advise you, as an international student, if you've gotten admissions to study in Italy, please put this into consideration. And now, when can you apply for this regional scholarship? Regional scholarships in Italy usually open from June, and of course the deadline June or early July, and the deadline is usually October before the school starts, because they want to make sure that they bring everything into order. So please apply within this time frame so that you get a lot of time to prepare and move. Even if you pay your tuition fee and move in, as soon as you are awarded this scholarship, you can then deduct from there. I hope you understand, because it is a fully funded scholarship. And do not forget that only your documents, your family income, all those documents I mentioned would give you the actual amount. If you check the scholarship website very well, you are going to see this. Also remember that some schools have direct access to these scholarships, which means that you can apply directly from the school website, like these schools I just listed here, Palermo and all the rest, Catania. I'm going to drop links in the video description box, so you follow those links as well, and make sure you do the right thing during that time. If you are applying to schools in Italy or have applied already, just put the date. Just look at their offer letter and see the school that you've applied. Then you put the scholarship into your head, so that when it's that time, you just check and you apply and start following up the documents. I hope this video will help you. Till we meet again in another one. But please, have you shared the video? Thank you so much. I know you've done that. Till we meet again. Bye bye.